The Tesla Model Y. This isn't a controlled environment. We don't have a set route. We're out in the open, giving you a real-world analysis. What does it drive like? Does it make sense? Is it a true bang for your buck? And all the cool tech features which you've never seen before. Let's get in for a drive and I'll show you more. A Tesla isn't a Tesla without a supercharger. I'm at around 50% in terms of charging, so that's half the range on this Tesla Model Y. This is one of the 4 superchargers, so you could get it up to like 80% in under 15 minutes. Lift it up right here, and you see the small little button over here. I press it, and it's that seamless. No app, no thinking about a million things. Just place it right here, and just like that, in a matter of a few seconds, it's turned green. That means it's charging. In the seconds that I came here, it's already gone up by 2%. It's giving you the session energy, price, session costs. This is the CCS2 chargers. So it's not just these Tesla superchargers, which are great. It's a seamless experience when you're charging. But tomorrow, if you were to go to another manufacturer's charger, which can give you fast charging, this car is capable of that. No adapter needed. It's literally the same port. But of course, the experience at these superchargers, 1 over here, 3 more across the city of Mumbai, 4 in New Delhi, and that's how the supercharger network will spread. In a matter of minutes, the car is charged to over 90%. I put my next destination 30 to 40 kilometers away, and it's already telling me that we'll be down to 85% if I drive the way I've been driving. Well, the weather gods might not be on our side for this shoot, but we will fight, need thy sway, continue driving with technology on our side, and that's what makes me confident, reassuring. With this EV, we've got nearly 88% charge left. The car is blunted. The suspension is taking all our potholes and bumps pretty well for an EV. And because it's an EV, that electric powertrain in this Tesla Model Y, rear wheel drive, and if I press the accelerator now, instant torque. If you're talking about cameras, there is plenty of cameras, nearly half a dozen of them. I think 7 on the outside, 1 here, which also will really work with ADAS. This current car, of course, comes with ADAS Level 2, which is an advanced form of ADAS, but that's what's allowed right now, in India especially. Now, how does FSD or any level of ADAS work in the Tesla? It's because of the camera system. And it's running on a very advanced camera system you see right over here. Crystal clear, incredibly vivid with the picture. You could turn the car around and just look at how seamlessly even this graphic moves. If you want to actually use the camera when you're not in the car, then the Tesla activates Sentry mode. Basically, all these cameras with the USB attached in the glove box right now are always recording in Sentry mode anything and everything around your car. So if someone's been mischievous, maybe scratched your car or come too close, or something's happened in your absence, the cameras are always recording. I think that's a really cool feature. Of course, we know about dash cams and we know about, well, security cameras, but these cameras doubling up in Sentry mode is something super cool. There's light sync, which would ensure that all the ambient lighting in the car, like this, and you see how everything syncs up with the music being played.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building. Can you please walk away from my car with your hands up? Walk away from the Tesla Model Y with your hands up.
That is the megaphone feature, yet another one of those Easter egg surprises from Elon Musk. You can do a bunch of things, play music, and let everyone else around you get entertained with that boombox feature. You can also do a light show. Basically, It sounds like gimmicks to a lot of people, but there is a very staunch, loyal Tesla community that loves using these features. Now, I could have given you my last link or the verdict from the megaphone, but just to tell you about the Model Y and spending a day with this beast on this road trip, honestly, the question was always about whether these cars will be all right for Indian roads. But now we've seen a plethora of EVs. Not much has changed for the Tesla Model Y. That said, this has been quite an interesting drive here in Mumbai. Okay, could the suspension have been better? Maybe it could have been tweaked for our roads, but no one can plan for Mumbai's roads. It is a bit on the firmer side, just like a German car. Could it have been a little softer? Maybe, like some of the other EVs we're seeing. That is something that could be worked on. But in terms of technology, there is no comparison to what this car can do, what this car does in terms of having some fun. Everyone else is just a scraggy pretender in that queue trying to be the Tesla Model Y or Model 3 or any of these Teslas. But the question about whether the Tesla Model Y is just hype and whether it's a true bang for your buck. To answer the former, this car is definitely not just hype. There's so much to it in terms of technology, in terms of the space on the inside, in terms of how much attention it grabs here on Indian roads. And I'm guessing it'll be the same with all its other models coming in, the Model 3 and then eventually the Cybertruck as well. But there are a bunch of factors when you consider whether it's a bang for your buck, because this car costs somewhere between 60 to 70 lakhs depending on which variant you take. Yes, some great range, nearly 500 kilometers on a single charge. The superchargers are a game changer. But now when you're spending that kind of money, it's up against, well, the electrics from Volvo, a Mercedes EQA perhaps, which is much tinier, and a BMW iX1 long wheelbase. Now, those are very nifty packages because they've been around for a while now and we've tested them extensively. But this is bigger, it is cooler, and the tech is far superior to anything else we've seen on Indian roads.